It's the Zach Sang Show. Zach Sang Show.
Zach Sang Show. Madison Beer is in the studio. Hello.
Okay.
By the
I
way,
get applause. That's great. Thank you.
well, Dan loves you. Dan's your number. If there's a fan club out there,
I'm the leader of it.
I'm saying I think Dan's the president.
Oh my God.
I'm vice president.
Are you?
Yeah.
That makes me so happy to hear.
How old are you now?
I'm 17, about to be 18.
Jesus.
How ready are you to be 18?
I'm the most ready you could be. The most ready you could be. Seriously. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Like, the main thing is, like, I just hate when people talk about me and my boyfriend, they're just like, oh, it's illegal, blah, blah, blah. And I just can't wait to be 18 and just be able to, like, have that just be over and never have a thing again. That's my least favorite part of being, like, underage.
What is the age difference between you and Jack G?
So sometimes we're 2 years and then sometimes we're 3 years, but it's like, so it's like 2.5 years. Like right now he's 20 and I'm 17, but then like sometimes, like when I'm 18, he'll be 20.
But
so.
we've had the conversation, like, you're very mature. Like
Yeah.
the last time you were here and we talked, it felt like I was talking to, like, at least a 25-year-old.
Yeah, thank you. Is 25 a good age to, like, be
I think
mentally?
So. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, cool.
I'm 25. I'm having a great time.
Okay, cool. 25 is a good age then. Awesome. I'll be 25.
Well, but then he's going to be 21 and then he's going to go out to like bars and stuff and you can't go.
I can go.
Fake IDs.
I don't have a fake ID. I feel like I'm one of the only teenagers who don't have one, because I was actually once at I was trying to get into a club with my friend and I had never been to a club before, and the guard was like, oh, can I see your ID? And I just like showed him, I had a fake ID. I had a fake ID for like a minute and this is what happened. So I showed him the fake ID and he was just like, okay, like that's fake, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I didn't know what to do because I'd never had this experience before. So I was like, no, it's not. And then he was just like, oh, what's your sign? And like, I remember the date was like something else. And I'm a Pisces and I don't know, I'm not good with signs. So I was just like, I had to think about it. And he was just like, yeah, no. And then like an hour later, I ended up getting in because I like argued my way in. And then like he came up to me and he was like, just so you know, you're Googleable. He was like, I Googled your name and you're 16. He was like, out you go.
Wow.
And I was just like, damn. I was like, you really did that. I was like, that's just, it was horrible. And that's why I'll never get a fake ID again, is I just don't want to
but a part of you,
it was embarrassing.
Eva, are you flattered a little bit? He took
it
the
was
time
like,
to Google me.
Oh, I was like, I think it's because he didn't believe me, and he was just like, I don't really believe her story. And I think he just typed in my name and was like, oh, I was right.
So
she's a child.
Worst part about being 17 is the world thinking that you and your boyfriend shouldn't be together.
Yeah, it's so annoying because it's just like, it's just, I've been with him since he was 17 years old. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's just, I've been with him for a long time. It's like, it's just annoying. That's my least favorite part. It's not even the fact that I'm going to be like legal and like, ooh, like all that stuff. But like, because I've been like living like kind of a mature lifestyle since I was like 13 years old. So it's not like, I don't have that to look forward to, but I definitely have like certain, like I'm gonna get my own apartment and like I'm excited to do that.
You can vote.
Could vote.
We needed your
In,
voice, dude.
I know.
Well, in 4
I didn't
years,
get to vote. I didn't get to vote. If my birthday was like 2 months later, I would have been able to. It's just
2020. Make your voice heard.
Yeah, who knows who'll be running in 2020.
Are you surprised that your relationship with Jack has lasted this long?
Honestly, like, no. It's so weird. When we first started dating, we both, I think, like, just knew that it wasn't like a typical relationship. We were just super in love like the second we started dating, and I think that our relationship is just like super special, and it's, I mean, I think a lot of people are surprised, but we're definitely not. We're definitely like, okay, we're doing good.
I'm fascinated with the attention around your relationship. Like whenever the two of you are out, it's like Brad and Angelina are like walking, but for the teen world.
Kind of.
I mean, the paparazzi is crazy.
Yeah, dude,
Who's
they're
calling
mad.
these people?
I wish I could tell you. They're so crazy. I don't know. I mean, paparazzi's weird. Like, we get it. Like I feel like you might have seen like a video on Jack J's Snapchat when we were walking out of a restaurant, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
And oh my God, it was so, because they sit outside of this restaurant called Fred Siegel, and they sit outside of it literally all day and like night, literally. And we were just there having lunch, and then we left, and I was just like, right, babe, you got to prepare yourself. I was like, there's going to be a bunch of paps. And he was like, nah, no way. And we pulled up. Like, I usually will get paparazzi just for like my outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, he wasn't expecting, and he got out of the car first and like ran into the restaurant because he didn't want to be like in pictures.
Yeah.
And they like all went up to him, and I was just like, see, I was just like, they care about you too. He was like, no one cares that I'm like with you either. I was just like, they do care, and they're going to take pictures of you. He just doesn't like the paparazzi though.
Why do you think they care?
I mean, I think like I get paparazzi because I feel like they like to see my outfits and stuff. That's what I'm like guessing. I don't know, because they don't.
That's
like,
what you want to believe.
They don't talk to me like they're not. It's not like they're like, oh, like how you doing? Like, I mean, sometimes they'll say like weird things, and I'm just like, yep, okay, like have a nice day. But yeah, it was funny. I was walking out of a restaurant and they were just like, who are you voting for? I was like, I'm 17. Have a nice day. Like, bye. It was so funny. But I don't know. I think I get it more like for style stuff.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Jack gets it because people like him and he's a cutie.
Whatever happened with him getting arrested? Was that like real?
Oh,
was that all made up? I thought it was
No,
fake.
I wish I could tell you it was made up.
Well, he got
wish.
arrested?
Yes.
What?
Did he like steal a sweatshirt or steal something from the
Yes,
airport?
but it wasn't like, I can't even. I wasn't with him because if I was with him, this would never have happened because
Okay.
I just think before I do things. He literally was in the airport. He was in the airport, him and Jack J. You would think two boys that are 20 and 21 years old literally would be able to do this themselves. They were in the airport, and what I got from the story was that Jack G was in the like Hudson, like one of those little stands, and he was like looking at a bunch of stuff, and he tried on a sweatshirt, and then he like put the sweatshirt over his shoulder and like was looking at more stuff, and then like couldn't hold things, so I guess he like shoved the sweatshirt in his backpack, just not thinking. He had been flying all night and he wasn't thinking. He like shoved it in his backpack and he went to go pay for the other stuff, and then when he walked out, the woman like who owned the place was just like, you stole that, and he was like, I didn't steal anything, and she was like, open your backpack, and he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'll go back in right now and pay for it, and she was just like, you know what, no. She was like, a lot of people have stolen stuff from me, so I'm gonna make an example out of you, and we're gonna call the cops. And like got him arrested.
Where was he?
He was at LAX, and you want to hear the craziest part is that when he was arrested, he was the bail was $5,000, so it ended up like a $20 sweatshirt was like turned into $5,000. So he was gonna have to pay $5,000 to get out for bail, and coincidentally, one of the officers that worked in the random prison that not a prison, but like where they held him,
jail cell in LAX.
Yeah, exactly, where they were holding him. There was a officer there that had helped me one time because I was being followed by a paparazzi, and I didn't know it was a paparazzi, and I got scared. I thought someone was following me, and this guy was super helpful, and like he ended up making small talk with Jack, I guess, and Jack told him about me, and he was like, wait, that's your girlfriend? And he was like, dude, you're good, and like let him out for free. It was like crazy. Yeah, like if
That's
he like
cool.
Right, it was so awesome, but like it was still weird and stupid. I don't know.
Who is the first person he
crazy.
calls when he gets arrested? You're on that list? Yeah.
He was in handcuffs. I saw on Snapchat. I was like, what?
Who was snapping that?
Jack J.
Of course he was.
Of course. Like literally he was just like, all right, Gilinsky's getting arrested. I was just like, oh my God. And I called him and I was like, what is going on? And he was like, oh, it's all good. And yeah, I was going to meet them at the precinct, whatever it was, but I decided not to. I was like, y'all deal with this. This is too much for me right now. It was crazy. It was just funny, like the reaction. People were like, free Gilinsky. Like it was trending for like a day on Twitter. I was like, guys, it's not this serious. Like it was funny. Definitely funny.
Where are we at with music?
Music. It's on its way, and my fans are not happy with me because
I know.
It's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a hot sec, but I think it's going really well though. Like honestly, I can say that like my music is at a really, really great place.
Yeah.
I just wish that people realize that it's like there's so much that goes into releasing something, especially when you're at a point like me where I don't want to put anything out that's less than great, you know? And like I feel like I owe that to my fans, and even though it's taking so long, it's like there's so much that goes into it. I've had songs that I've fallen in love with and like the producers have backed out, or like there's just been complications, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I've gone through a lot of like trial and errors, and I feel like at this point we have like a project that we're really excited about.
And you're at like a very unique position too, because like you've had music out, you have this massive following.
Thank you.
And like one would think when an artist stops releasing music, like maybe their fan base kind of plateaus
Right.
or dissipates, but it's really pretty much been the opposite for you.
Yeah, it's wild.
You've been building regardless.
Yeah.
So whatever you come out with, there's like I'm understanding like pressure,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, yeah, and it's like what you said, like it's kind of crazy. Like I definitely thought since I wasn't releasing music that I was gonna, you know, not be gaining followers as quickly and people weren't gonna care as much, but it's like definitely done the opposite. And I feel like it's like my fans are, if anything, more eager and more excited, and they're like telling my friends, like they're hyping them, their friends, you know, they're hyping them up.
Yeah.
They're like, you have to like follow this girl, she's about to release music, you know. So I think I have them to thank for that. Like I feel like they're the ones who are so awesome with that. They like go around and they just spread the word about it, and I think they're just excited. And I think it's really cool for them to see me grow as a person and as an artist, and then like when this music comes out, they're gonna really see my like musical growth.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like very obvious, and I'm just excited to put out stuff that I like really love, because I've never really gotten to do that or feel that before, you know.
What kind of music do you love?
I listen to everything. I have like the craziest taste in music. Like literally any song I love. I just love music in general. Like it's weird. I don't have like a specific genre that I listen to. Obviously I listen to rap just because like that's what everyone I feel like my age listens to, but I definitely have a wide range.
So what's the sound of the new music?
It's so different, and like I wish I could play it and just be like, hey, this is it. But it's hard to explain because it's something that I kind of came up with in a sense. I mean, obviously there's vibes like that out there, but I kind of am the one who like I like this and I like this about this and this about this and put it all together. So it's kind of like EDM-y because I love EDM music, but then it also is like vibey and like Bryson Tiller-ish, and it has like a Drake sense. It's like weird. It has so many like vibes to it, and it has like a Rihanna vibe. It's weird. Like if you listen to it, you'll be like, okay, I get it. It's Rihanna EDM vibe, Bryson Tiller. Like I got it. Like it's cool. It's definitely cool, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm just excited. And I hope, I don't know how people are going to react to it. I really don't.
Do we have a date? When can we hear it?
I wish I had a date. I mean, listen, like I'm hoping, I'm praying before 2016 ends to have something out at least, but I just like, I don't know. I still have a lot to do. Yeah, and I don't want to rush it. I feel like it's been hyped up for so long that I feel like why just then like throw it out?
Yeah.
So, but when it does come, it's going to be great, and I'm going to go on tour, which I'm very excited. I've never toured before. I've never even like headlined a tour in my life, so I definitely am excited to do that. And it's like I just don't even know how many tickets I can sell. I don't know anything because I've never done it before. It's
a whole new. It's a whole new frontier.
Yeah, it really is. I'm just like touring is definitely what I'm like most excited to do.
Do people follow you from place to place?
Meaning what?
Fans?
Like from like
if they know, like, because I've seen videos, like if you like they come out, like if they know you're coming to New York, they come out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like every time I land in New York, there's like 30 fans at least at the airport, like just saying like what's up and welcoming me home kind of thing. They're awesome. Like they're super just like welcoming anywhere I go. Like I remember like the craziest thing was like I went to Cape Town and I had never been there before, obviously.
South Africa, by the way, Dan.
I know what that means.
I landed there. Did you actually know it?
No.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay, South Africa. So anyway, I landed there and it was amazing. And I was with my whole family and there was like 5 or 6 girls there. And I just kind of like figured they were there for me, but I didn't want to be like, oh, like I have fans here. Because I was like 14 and like had no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, I definitely don't think they're there for me. And then they like ran up to me and they were like, oh my God, we've been here for hours. Like we didn't know what time your flight landed or whatever. And I was just like, I'm in Africa right now, like it was like really eye-opening.
That's
and crazy.
a game changer.
Like yeah, they're like so supportive and just like they're amazing. Like I have like the greatest fans, seriously.
And we're going back to New York. You're going to be doing the national anthem.
Yes.
At the Knicks game.
That's cool.
Have you
At Madison
practiced?
Square Garden, which is like what I'm kind of freaking out about.
Yeah. I mean, you should. I don't want to say you should freak out.
Yeah.
But it is freak out worthy.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Have you practiced yet?
Nope, haven't practiced at all. Yeah, no, I've definitely practiced. Done. Yeah.
So you better start.
What if you get up there and forget the words?
Oh my God, I feel like that isn't what I'm concerned about. I'm more concerned about like. Just because when I get nervous before I sing, I get really shaky. So I don't want to sound like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to sound like that. But I don't know. I think that the only thing I'm freaking out is like Madison Square Garden has literally been like my dream place to sing, perform, anything. Like obviously my dream is to like headline and like be there. But like even just being in the stadium makes me cry. I can't imagine what's gonna happen when I like have a microphone in that.
You're right in the middle of the court. All eyes on you.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Nervous, but excited.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like. Can you recite all? Like, do you know the words right now?
Yeah.
See, that would screw me up.
Really?
Yes, it's trying to remember those words.
It's harder. Like I feel like
They're
it's hard for me to like
to recite them like
say
a
them.
poem.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because I used to say, like, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights.
Okay.
Oh, the ramparts we watch, we're so proud. I don't see now. It's hard.
See?
If I'm singing it, I got it down.
Streaming, right?
Gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
See, you don't want to be that mean. You don't want to be that mean.
Let her finish with one more line.
Of the brave.
That's a shorter song than I thought it was.
No, it's actually a really short song. People think it's like super dragged out, but that's because some people are like, oh, say.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. Oh my God. See, that's like I'm not scared of what she did, like how she just like messed up one line. Like I feel like that's something I want to do. I'm more scared of like being nervous and shaky.
I think you'll be all right.
But I got the
You got
words
it
down.
Yeah.
When I'm singing it, I have them down. That kind of like went back on me having them down a little bit, but but I do. I swear I do. You'll see.
When you and Jack are making music, you guys both make music. Let's say you hear something he makes and it sucks. Would you say like, hey, that's not good?
I think we definitely are like super honest with each other. Like we're not like, oh, that's really awesome if we don't think it's really awesome. But I feel like it'd cause a big old fight if I was like, that kind of sucked. But I think that, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like something I would say. Like if, I feel like he has played me things before that I've just been like, yeah, that's cool. But like I would just be like, yeah, you could definitely like top that. I tried to say it, but he said that to me too. Like he's just been like, oh, I would change this about that. Like I feel like you could sound better on this part. You know, like we're definitely like each other's biggest fans, but we're also like pretty critical of each other.
But you need to be. And like,
yeah, like we want each other to be the best we can because like he knows how good I am and I know how good he is. So it's like,
and neither one of you need yes men in your life,
right?
You know?
Yeah.
Nobody has time for that.
Yeah.
They're
the worst.
You probably had them in your life, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yes men are not. It's funny. I just laugh at it. I'm just like, okay. You know, it's like anything you say. It's just like, yeah. Oh my God. Like,
it doesn't matter what it could be.
You're so right.
Doesn't.
Right.
Have you hit the studio with him again?
With Jack?
Yeah.
We haven't made like a song or anything like that, but we've like been in the studio together, but we haven't made more music.
What do you do? What's your Friday night? Like what are the two of you do together?
I wish so badly that I could tell you like I go to sick parties, I'm up at this and that, I'm out till 3 a.m. I'm literally in my bed by 9 p.m. watching Adventure Time.
Okay.
And I go to sleep by 11.
But he's with you.
Yeah. No, we love it. It's the best. And like our friends are like, you guys are so lame and weird, but like I like my Adventure Time. I actually do. Any of you watch Adventure Time? Do you?
Sure.
So I drew like a really awesome portrait of Marceline last night.
Nice.
And it's really good, and I'm really proud of it, and I wish I had it to show you.
I want to see a photo of it.
I'll text it to you. It's amazing. It's really good. I'm really actually so proud. Like, because I've been drawing my whole life, like doodling, but I've only, like, last year, I kind of like got really into it, and I like draw like girls is like my thing. I draw like, if you scroll on my Instagram a little, there's like
you draw
random.
Women.
Yeah, I draw like sexy girls. It's just like I like to draw girls.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I actually saw you Snapchatted one. I was going to tweet you and tell you to send me it, but I was like, that's weird. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but is there a part of you that like maybe should draw guys? I mean, why are you gravitating towards ladies?
I've really tried to draw guys. It's because there's like actually like a study that's proven that when you're an artist, like if you were drawing, you'd probably mostly draw guys because you just know guy features better than you know girl features, you know? So that's just like, it's, I don't know. I feel
At least
like
I think so.
I'm better that, yeah, probably.
My guy features that I know would be more like a woman's feature. So
like I'm just better at drawing girls because I don't know. I feel like you're like what you see every day, you can like kind of.
Yeah, but I also feel like you know the male anatomy.
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah.
I probably couldn't draw them as good.
I don't know.
I've done it. They just look like a little off. Like there's something weird. Like the like proportions are just weird. Like something's like the legs are too short or like the eyes are too far apart. They look like mutant boys.
I'm gonna propose a holiday gift. I think you should draw Jack like naked, and that could be a gift. You can frame it to him.
You should just like on the couch, just post up.
Like
we could do it.
I think that's yes.
I can do it. It'll be super funny. I would totally do something like that.
Draw me like one of your girls.
French girls, yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot with you. I definitely will though. And I'll send it to you too. I'll be like, yep, here you go. Here's naked Jack on the couch.
But I think
I think it's more of a Christmas present for Zach than it is.
Yeah, he's like really trying to get it to happen.
Seems like we're interested in his penis.
Got him. No, I'm just saying. I feel like that's a good gift. I mean, that's an intimate gift, and like, let's be real. You and Jack G, you have a lot. You know, you don't really need much materialistic crap.
Yeah,
you know, you
it'll
can
be
get whatever
cute.
You want.
Yeah.
This would be emotional. There's meaning here.
Yeah. I don't know about naked, but yeah. I've drawn like funny pictures of him before. I've drawn like cartoon, like joking pictures of him, but I've never drawn like something like lovey and cute. I draw my mom. She's right here. I drew my mom a really cute photo. We got into a fight the other day, and I drew her a photo.
That's how you make it right?
Try to.
Why? What'd you do? Did you piss her off?
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. We just kind of are this like very similar. So we just yell and scream at each other, and it just goes like back and forth. You know.
It's probably this. It's like the same person yelling.
Yes,
at the
exactly. I'm yelling. We're yelling at a mirror. So it's just like that, and then I felt bad because I don't know. She told me to clean my room. I feel like that's what happened. So I cleaned her makeup brushes because she was complaining that she feels like her skin wasn't looking nice, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna clean your makeup brushes.
She looks beautiful,
right? She is beautiful. She's got it. I know.
Yeah, she is.
She's the best. So I cleaned all her makeup brushes for her, and then I drew a little mini portrait of her.
That's nice.
But still didn't clean your room.
Nope.
Okay.
Did everything else. No, the room is still a mess.
How much longer until we're 18?
Like 4 months.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. It's really gonna be. It's gonna
a
be
big
good.
one.
When are blogs gonna stop calling you Justin Bieber's protege?
Oh, never. I will be in my grave, and they're gonna be like, Justin Bieber's protege at 95 dies. Like, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know. I feel like it's good and bad at the same time because I feel like I'm not as heavily associated with Justin anymore, and even though he's still one of my really good friends, and I love him to death, like he's definitely. I'm not like as heavily his artist anymore. I feel like as I used to be. So it's just like. I don't know. I wish that it would kind of ease. I feel like it is easing up a little bit, maybe, but I still see it every time something happens. I see it all the time, but it used to be like literally everything. Now sometimes I'll just see like just Madison Beer, not like Madison Beer, Justin Bieber's protege, you know?
That's
but
nice.
what's funny is that we see like sometimes it'll like when something will happen with Jack, that'll be like Jack Gilinsky, Madison Beer's girlfriend. I'm like, ooh,
That's funny.
I'm like, look at that. So it's like it's randomly vice versa, but obviously I like to milk it when it's the other way around.
Well, I mean, the whole idea that you're in this fancy A-list relationship, because that's what it is, I think, amongst the teen community.
Yeah.
I mean, easy to lose the love, or easy to get lost in it all.
I think, like, honestly, we have such a strong relationship. Like, we're, like, best friends at the end of the day. Like, it's not only a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. We're just super close and just, like, in love. So I think that it's not like an issue, you know. There's people obviously all the time. There's girls trying to come at him, and there's guys trying to come at me, and like we're just like we laugh at it together, you know. We think it's funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, babe, like go mess with that girl. Like she's like really trying to get it. Like just go talk to her. Like I want to like just see. It's just funny for me, you know. Like well, we have fun, you know. We're close.
But there's trust.
There's trust. Always got to have trust in a relationship. I think that wouldn't work without it.
You guys must be doing something right. That there's two very young individuals not looking elsewhere for pleasure.
Yeah,
you know?
we're I mean, I think that, you know, I think we're also both like very aware that we could be with whoever and we could do whatever. Like that's cool and fun, but at the end of the day, like we like having each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I get it.
It's like that's cool and that's like fun to do in high school or like even now, like it's cool, but like that's not something that's gonna be like forever, you know.
What if you slipped up and one of you guys cheated on the other one? Would you forgive each other?
It depends. You know, everything depends, you know, like I feel like that would come down to what happened, who was it with, you know, like if you cheated on me with my mom or my sister or that's like, okay,
so that's
I gotta go.
You have a problem with that. But if he cheats on
my mom's like, what?
So if he cheats
At least
on
it's still in the family, though.
Oh my God, that's so funny. No, I mean,
family is the only thing off limit?
no, definitely not. Like, I mean, that's just like, I feel like that's like,
It's crossing a line that you can never go back from.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if it was like one of my best friends or like someone, I don't know, like anything, I feel like I'd definitely obviously be very upset and probably would break up with him. But I think that we just like, it would depend. It would all depend.
How many years have you been together?
Almost 3, like
Wow.
Oh my God.
2.5.
So you were 14?
I was 15.
we-
He was like about to turn, it was July and his birthday's in September. So he was like about to turn 18 when we started dating and I was 15.
Wow.
Yep. It's crazy.
This is weird. Do you think it's weird that guys creep on your pictures? Like, you know, guys just sitting on the toilet, like taking their morning poops,
Oh, yeah.
just like looking through your pictures.
Yeah, definitely. It's weird.
How
Dan's
weird is that?
one of them.
Dan's like, I know from experience I did it this morning.
Right, he's like, literally, that was today.
The glare your mom just gave Dan was so just like cut right through.
Your mom's not allowed to be here next time.
Okay, deal.
I think she has to be here next time.
No, yeah, it's definitely weird. It's like a weird feeling just to know that like there's like 47-year-old men that are like talking about me with their friends. It's pretty weird.
And they're spending
gross.
alone time with those pictures.
Yep.
Okay.
He said okay.
Madison Beer.
He's like, we're done.
Is hanging out with the Jenners fun? Like, are they fun, or is it just like a little front they put on?
you
Like,
hang
they go
out
out.
with them?
Yeah, she's part of the cool crowd.
Wow.
She's with the Baldwins and the Jenners.
I mean, well, Haley's different. I've been friends with Haley since we were like 12 years old. She came to my 13th birthday party. Like we've been, because we were from New York,
Okay.
and our parents actually went to college together.
Cool.
So we've known each other for a long time, since before any of this stuff. So Haley's like, it's different with her because I've been friends with her since forever. She's like my sister. I love that girl to death. But yeah, she's amazing. I'm so proud of her and everything she's done. But the Jenners are really sweet. They're amazing. They're super nice girls, and I feel horrible for them that they get so much shit 24/7. And they're actually really sweet and cool. And I wish people would just realize that they're just two like normal teenage girls that are rich and got put in this position, you know? Like, it's like, I think that also it's really admirable of them, like of Kylie, that has this like lip kit and her makeup line, and it's amazing. And I just think that, you know, people are too harsh on them, and just, it's not cool.
I
don't know. I think it's really sad. It makes me upset for both of them. And I think that Kylie gets it worse because people are always like, you're so fake and this and that. And it's just, I don't know. I just think like it's her life. It's her body, it's her face, it's why does it affect you, you know what I mean? And I think if she's happy, like, I don't know, that's all that should matter. And I don't know, I just hate when I see people just are like, talk so badly about them, because I feel like that family definitely are the ones who get like the most.
They get a lot of crap.
A lot of crap, for sure. But
they get a lot of reward.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a pretty rough journey.
Yeah, it's definitely like hard. Like, I mean, you saw what happened to Kim recently.
Yeah.
Like, it's scary. Like, you know, shit hits the fan sometimes and the shit gets real. And I just think that people have to like look at the bigger picture and realize that like they're two girls having fun and they haven't hurt anybody or done anything wrong. It's like, you know, like Kendall's like a successful model at this point. Kylie's like doing this really successful makeup brand. Like, it's just, it's cool.
Do you get a lot of hate online like they do?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of hate.
What do people say?
For some people think I'm like a really, really like major whore. Like, they think that I'm just like such a slut, and I don't know where it came from. Like, I mean, I think that it was like the whole, I don't know, you know what MagCon is? Like MagCon? Like when MagCon was a thing, like I was really good friends. Just, I don't know, it's like all the Viner boys basically, like it was like that friend group kind
Vine's
of.
dead.
Yeah. So basically it was like them. I used to just be really good friends with all of them. And it started with this one photo of me and Cameron Dallas holding hands, but we were in like a crowd of like 3,000 people. And there was, if you like, even in the photo, you don't even see, but he's holding hands with someone in front of him. Like it was like a train.
It was a chain to get
like,
through.
Yeah. And I was the one, we were holding hands and everyone was like, oh my God, they're dating and blah, blah, blah. And then they thought that I was dating this other kid. And then I started dating Jack, and they're like, you're a slut. So I think that that's kind of died down because people have kind of realized that clearly I've been in a relationship for 2.5 years. Like if I was a slut, I wouldn't be able to do that. But like, even if I was, like, who cares? Like, it's not you. That's like, why are you being bothered by what I'm doing? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just stupid. And I went to just go itch my head. And there's a headphone here that was so weird and trippy. I don't like that. But that was really awkward and weird. Sorry. But anyway, yeah. I get a lot of hate. I get called a slut. I get called a whore. I get told to kill myself literally every day. People are crazy and vicious and mean. But that's like why I'm also grateful for like my position, is that I hopefully can inspire young girls to be like, and boys and whoever might follow me, to just be like, oh, if she can deal with like this amount of hate, I can deal with this amount of bullying and hate that I'm, you know what I mean? Like it's, I try to just like turn it into a positive, and even though it sucks, I still try to, you know, and I also am just like, I don't put on a front to my fans. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, like, no, I don't do this and I don't do this. I'm like perfect and just, you know what I mean? Like, no, I like.
You're real.
Yeah, like I'm not, like I said earlier, like I'm not at parties every night. Like I'm Mrs. Cool. Like I'm sitting home watching Adventure Time, like.
Drawing photos.
Drawing Marceline. Like, leave me alone. I'm not a slut. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's definitely difficult to see though. And I feel like it's hard for Jack too to see people say such mean things about me. Like it's, like he doesn't get hate because he's a boy, I feel like, and girls aren't like jealous, and you know, it's not the same thing. But I think that
they
it's
admire
hard for,
him. They're jealous of you.
Yeah, it's hard for my mom. It's hard for my brother, my dad. Like it's hard for everyone to see them say such mean things about like their sister/daughter. And I don't know. I think that I'm good with it. I think I handle it well. And people are always like, you respond to the hate all the time. When I like respond to one hate comment like in a month and a half, like, and I get like thousands a day, people are like, you respond to so much hate. And I'm just like, but it's not even like I'm responding. It's more like correcting. It's like someone will be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like someone said someone the other day, like it wasn't even a hate comment about me. It was a post. I follow this account called The Naked Diaries, and it's like this. I'm actually friends with the girl who runs the account. It's basically just an account of like body positive stuff, you know, and it's a great account. Y'all should check it out. It's really cute. And it's just like, it's people telling their stories of like what they've been through. Like, oh, I'm insecure about my stretch marks. Or I'm insecure about my boobs, like whatever it might be. And someone commented like, because it was a picture of a girl and it was like bloody underwear, and it was just like, this is like one of my most embarrassing things. Like I hate when like my period's heavy and like, you know what I mean, I bleed, and someone was like, that's disgusting, she's not clean, she's unhygienic. And I was like, maybe I don't know if maybe you're too young, you haven't gotten your period yet. I was just like, but like that happens sometimes, it's gross, but like doesn't make her not clean. It's just like, you know what I mean, like I get into like little like arguments sometimes when I'm trying to defend other people, and I probably shouldn't, but it's just like, I just hate seeing
But if you
people
feel
on
like
the
you should,
internet.
you should.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
just hate seeing people on the internet like say ignorant things that are just so wrong and like make somebody that came out and it's just like, hey, this is what I'm insecure about, and you're like, you have the audacity to comment on that and being like, well, you should be, you're a disgusting pig. Like, what's wrong with you?
The
Like,
world needs more troll police, dude.
yeah. Seriously, and I always say that Instagram and Twitter should be like, I know it's probably not possible, but like they should have like a moderator, just like it
Look at
shouldn't
it.
be tolerated. Like there's too many suicides and like horrible things like that happen because of this stuff, and I think it should be taken more seriously for sure.
Madison Beer, we are beyond excited for your music.
Thank you. I'm beyond excited to release it.
Seriously, keep us in the loop. Kick
you.
ass in New York at Madison Square Garden, singing the national anthem at the Knicks game. Was that comfortable up there?
This?
Yeah.
Broke in
it's
our
cool.
couch.
I like it. I like being able to see all three of you guys. It's cool.
Better than the last studio we were in across the street? You remember that one
yeah,
at the table?
Yeah, of course, with like a little swivel chair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Which
I
one's
like,
better?
I like this better because
Okay,
I
good.
could like see you guys easily. I don't have to like because I'm also like super ADD, so I'm like swiveling the whole time, and I'm just like
Now
bouncing
you're in
around.
and it's comfortable, you
Yeah.
know? You have room?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm high up, like it's not like that. I feel levitated.
Good. Madison Beer, you're the best.
I'm on a floating couch.
Thanks for hanging
Thank
with us.
you. You too.